How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today we are going to tune the GR86, a really nice Toyota that got a lot of engine swaps you can slap on this thing. A really cool body kit as well. So I'm gonna show you guys two tunes for it. One's gonna have 1,000, the other's gonna have around like 1,200 horsepower. So like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get right to it. So it's gonna be a really nice drag car. Car is actually really quick. Surprisingly, so I was actually really surprised about that, and also happy. So as you guys see, it's a 22 Toyota GR86. Really cool paint jobs they got for this thing. You got to get about 20 points in the festival to unlock this vehicle, or you can go to the auction house and get it. So starting off from the back, I went with the wide body kit just so I can get wider tires, and surprisingly enough, you can actually make the tire in the back larger. Look at this, you can actually go the tires in the back, make them larger. So if you guys take a look here, you can go from a smaller to a bigger on the tires. So that was pretty interesting to see that. So I went with the larger size profile tire there to just give it like a more of a drag style look to it. And with the engine, we're going to start off as a 6.2 liter V8 that gives 1,000 horsepower. Torque is 826, weighs 2,400 pounds, so it traps really good in a quarter mile. Really nice overall vehicle to have, especially the drag race with. Besides that, we got all these different kind of engines you can put into it, from like Porsche engines to pretty much 2JZs, muscle engines. You know, even the you can put even the Honda's engines. Is this one here? No, actually no, they don't have it. But yeah, different engines you can definitely put on here. Pretty cool. And so we're gonna just slap on that 6.2 liter V8, leave it rear-wheel drive. And then we're going to put the twin turbo so we can get higher top in and good 0 to 60 there with it. Let's go right to the build. We're pretty much going to put everything besides oil and cooling. No need for the extra 8 horsepower for the oil and cooling, so we're just going to put all the rest of the parts race besides that. And let's see, to show you guys all the parts that I put. Honestly, really like the car. Like the wide body kit on it. Looks really cool. A lot of really nice paint jobs they got in the storefront, so you guys can really go everywhere and look for one. So this is one of them that I grabbed from the storefront. Besides that, as you guys see, put all the parts besides the oil cooling. We're going to go to the brakes. Make sure to put race brakes, rally on the suspension. Soft suspension is really good. And then put rate reduction, no roll cage, no need for that. And put the bars on there for more rate reduction. Besides that, let's go to the drivetrain. Everything's simply just going to be race, as you guys see. So nothing special at all. And then we're going to go right to the tires. Make sure to put the correct drag tires, which is all the way in the bottom. Put those on there. No width in the front and then full width in the rear. I think without the body, you get like 295. So you go from 295 to 305. So initially, you know, a little bit more grip. Gives you a nice, stronger 60 foot. It is going to slow you down with the weight towards the end, but you know, the concept of it all is to be such a head that you win. And as you can see, you can put the tire compound. That was pretty strange. They didn't think that was going to happen. Normally they do this for like trucks and things like that. So they gave us to do the tire compound. So you got the smaller tire in the front, bigger in the rear. Gave it a real nice, more of a drag look to it. Besides that, any wheels you guys want that are super light, these Speedline wheels are one of the light ones. So if you guys want to slap on those Speedline wheels, go ahead. And all you can do is put a spoiler on here. If you guys want to put one of these spoilers, you guys can, but it's just going to slow you down, so no need for it. And that is it. Let's go right to the tune. Let's go right over here. 40 in the front, 15 in the rear. And then we got 220, 380, 250, 180, 140, 115, and 1. So real nice, you know, back-to-back gears. First gear is really short. 0 everything out in 7. And then we got 65, 65. Soft and soft. So the car, I was trying to make it stiff more towards the rear, but it didn't like it. It was spinning more. So I just went all the way soft and then raised all the way up to the sky. And then we got 110, 8, and 2. Make sure to put all this towards speed on the downforce in the front so we can get higher top end. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So let's bring out the GR86 outside for a nice little spin, and show you guys my settings and everything like that. So that'll be the next thing I'm gonna show you guys, so you guys can be familiarized with having the correct settings, because if you don't, your car will spin. So let's go over here to settings and difficulty. As you guys see, custom, anti, lock, off, standard, steering wheel. If you are in simulation, it makes your car spin more, especially if it's rear wheel drive. Turn everything off, manual with clutch, off, on the rewind, and off on the launch control. No more needs for the launch control at all. No need for it. And remember guys, to get the vehicle, you just got to get 20 points, as you guys see, and that's how you unlock it. Pretty easy. All I did was do this race here, and then these two that, you know, just they're lab races, so you don't race nobody. You get like a lot of points out of that, and that was it. So let's take it out for a nice little spin. Let's take a look at the inside on this thing. Looking pretty cool. Got the nice little digital display there. Looking nice. Pretty modern vehicle all the way around. Let's take it out for a nice little spin there. Car does wheelie, and it does pop all over the place. So all the way nice to have this thing. Hopefully everybody has one. And to launch it's going to be e-brake, gas, clutch. And it can wheelie if you get those tires hot. Make sure to always get the tires hot. Let's go and fast travel real quick to a quarter mile and a half a mile so I can show you guys a couple passes. And then I'll show you guys the big engine, the 1200 horsepower 2JZ engine, which that's a really nice engine, honestly. All the way around. Really liked the sound of that engine. It's a little bit higher pitched than the regular 2JZ. So the quarter mile, guys, is the pole all the way to the left over here. So this pole here is 440 yards, which is 1320 feet. Makes it a quarter mile. Make sure to line it up here. Your front bumper is kind of halfway on that pole. Let's get the tires hot real quick. There we go. It's going to be e-brake, gas, clutch. When you press the e-brake and gas, your RPM needle is going to shoot up. When you see that RPM needle shoot up, then you press the clutch. Just like that. Now when you have all three buttons pressed down, you can now tap on and off the clutch to get a little higher RPM. We got 22 pounds of boost. Torque is 628, 3600 RPM. Let go of those two, you get a nice little subtle wheelie there and comes right back down. And there you go, topping off fourth gear at 174 miles per hour in the quarter mile. That making it really quick car. For anything that goes past 170 in a quarter mile with 1000 horsepower, weighing around what it does, it is a very fast vehicle. So this thing here can compete with a lot of muscle cars and pretty much beat them up. So, I mean, it's really nice to have. If you guys have one of these with the 6.2 V8s, really recommend you guys to bring it out, race some muscle cars and beat them. Now let's go and show you guys the 2JZ engine one. Let's go over here. Let's load up the tune. Let's go right over here. All I honestly did was change first gear, and it actually gripped and it moved and it did everything really nice and smooth. So really surprised by it, and I was actually pretty happy by it. So build is exactly the same, guys. All of the parts you're gonna put is race. So now we got the 2JZ engine, as you guys see. It's 1200 horsepower, 901 with the torque, weighs 2500 pounds, a little bit heavier, but it's actually in the correct bracket of being 2500 pounds. Went with the wide body kit again, of course. It's getting wider tires. And this one you just fully load it, fully build it up. So there's no oil and cooling, so no need for that. There you go, real nice 2JZ. Besides that, the parts are all going to be exactly the same as they were for the 6.2 liter V8 when it comes towards the build. No roll cage, just like that. And let's go right over here. All the parts are simply race. There we go. And make sure to put the tires there. I still went bigger here with it as well, with the rears on it, just for aesthetic looks. I personally wouldn't use it. Doesn't actually change anything like dramatically from what I've seen, so I wouldn't use it. but just for the video here, I did use it for you guys. 305s in the rear. No need to go wide in the front, and make sure to put the lightest weight wheels you guys want. Let's go right to the tune. 40 in the front, 15 in the rear. All I really did was change first gear. So we got 220, 350 now, 250, 180, 140, 115, and 1. That's all I really did. Zero everything out in 7, 65, 65. Soft in the front, soft in the rear. Raise all the way up to the sky. 110, 10, 110, 8, 2. Make sure to put this all towards speed. 0, or actually 50 and 100. And at 100 and 100. So that is it. That is it. That is it. Let's bring it outside for a nice little spin with a 2JZ now, 1200 horsepower. Trap's pretty good in a half a mile. I think it's like 210 to 211 and a half a mile. So that's pretty good. It competes with like the Audis and stuff like that have the same engine that trap around the same speed. So there's a bracket for the 210 trap speed cars in a half a mile. Remember, this is a little longer than a half a mile. This is 0.6 instead of 0.5. So this is a little longer. Get those tires hot, guys. Get them hot. And then, yep, e-brake gas clutch. Tap on the clutch, get a little higher. 454, 23 pounds of boost, 4,700 RPMs. This engine wheelies a lot longer, as you guys saw. And besides that, the rest of the gear is really, really smooth, finishing off fourth gear at 210. Probably squeeze about 211, but a nice pass. But yeah, really, really nice car. Hope you guys got it. Make sure to get it. It's 20 points to get it. And this engine does wheelie way better. Like it with the wide body kit all the way around. Me primarily, I don't know. Probably get a couple of these so I can have one that I can just lower to the ground and stuff like that. But it just looks really nice. But yeah, that sums up the video. Hopefully you guys like it, enjoy, subscribe, and I'll see all you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody.